So we're going to talk today about skipping the hype, how to launch your own chain without breaking a bank. And there is one guy, super knowledgeable, said once to me that every founder who is ambitious enough is willing to launch his own chain. And the reasons for this are vast. So you can have your product that is more decentralized because it is working on the blockchain. You are able to build your own ecosystem and kind of lock users inside of this ecosystem. Behind the token that is working inside of this ecosystem, you are getting new utilities. You are expanding revenue streams inside of this chain. You're also able to customize. Not everybody wants to buy ETH in order to pay these ETH fees on an ordinary L2, right? So there are lots of reasons for it, and every ambitious founder is willing to launch their chain. This is the state of the market at the moment, and I don't think that is going to change anytime soon. And moreover, there are straightforward things that we see that are happening, right? Uniswap launched their own chain. Kraken launched their own chain. I'm not even talking about news 1 year ago when Coinbase decided to launch their own chain, right? So these are the reasons, fundamental reasons, and this is actually what we see right now. Now, all of these chains, what they are doing, all of these projects, they are choosing L2s as a solution to launch their own chains. However, these solutions have a vast majority of problems that are connected with it. And all of these problems are around the infrastructure for these chains. So there is not a lot of the infrastructure that is available there, which means that you need to build it from the ground up. You need to pay upfront fees for integration of indexers, custodians, oracles, stablecoin providers, pay to centralized exchanges to be able, so that users are able to deposit and withdraw tokens to your chain. But besides the integration cost, there is a high ongoing operational cost. So it's not like one-time payment and then everything works. You continuously need to support this infrastructure. And then many people are starting to ask the questions, but hey, if I'm running an L2, I do have a centralized sequencer. I actually have one machine that is ordering all of the transactions, and yeah, there is some kind of things, especially in the future with the fraud proofs, to inherit the whole security, but right now, actually, there are no fraud proofs. And on Base, everything is controlled by the Coinbase. And this is a centralized company in the US, and who knows what is going to happen when Coinbase is going to be sued by SEC. Oh, wait, they are actually sued by SEC right here and right now, right? So there are questions about decentralization. And all of these things are kind of combining these problems around L2s. And it's not only me who is saying that. Take a look at the crypto Twitter. The people are annoyed by the L2s and by this cost. Unfortunately, not everyone were able to see this coming, but that was pretty clear to us that L2s are going to result in millions, in tens of millions of US dollars to be spent on every single chain in order to make it operational even before we're talking about the specific product that this chain wants to build. It is clear by now that L2s are suboptimal tech to launching the chains. They were introduced as a solution to the Ethereum to scale, but why the answer to the question how to launch a chain is the same answer that is used for the question of how to scale Ethereum. And this can be fixed. This can be fixed with the novel approach of actually answering these questions and delivering the solution that is convenient and scalable. And these are virtual chains. So you can think of virtual chains as like a small playgrounds that are created, or like small namespaces that are created on top of the scalable blockchains. You have a scalable blockchain. You create a smaller part of this blockchain. You make it look like a chain. And then here you go. This is your chain. And take into account that on the scalable blockchain, there is all of this immense infrastructure, current and future. This infrastructure can be accessed. And then these chains are becoming a part of the L1 ecosystem, and they're able to have network effects in between them. And this is the thing that actually what we've built at Aurora, and this is Aurora Stack. Obviously, virtual chains is the common name for the thing, and anyone else can build a virtual chain solution, but Aurora Cloud is the first implementation of this concept. Now, on the contrary to L2s, virtual chains are given to you the whole decentralization that you're able to get from L1s, right? So on Near, there are 230 validators, and all of them are validating your chain. You're getting the infrastructure. It is super easy to deploy because it is only just one smart contract. It takes several seconds to deploy a virtual chain. And it is already production ready with multiple virtual chains running on top of Near. And all of the core reason why this is possible is because we actually do not need scale Near. We do not need to answer the question how to scale an L1. We can use the whole scalability right away. And Near has all of these great properties that can be reused by anyone in the space. And besides that, Near also has 7 million monthly active users that are already onboarded. And all of these virtual chains and all of the applications on top of Near can enjoy this. So I urge everyone to focus on products, not infrastructure, in order to launch their own chains, right? I'm building blockchain infrastructure for 9 years right now. It is hard. If you decide to build your own infrastructure, the infrastructure should be your product. If your product is not infrastructure, don't build it, just buy. Now, the thing that you are able to get from Aurora Cloud is everything that is packaged in the Aurora Cloud console, right? This is like an admin console for everybody. And I'm going to skip really quick through the next set of slides, but I'm just going to give you an impression of what you're able to find in the Aurora Cloud console. And later on, if you want, you can go to the auroracloud.dev and check it out, or watch through this presentation again to read the information on the slides. So inside of this console, in the nice user interface, you're able to set up your chain through multiple steps. You're able to define your base token, your gas token mechanics, and select the permissions level on who is able to deploy smart contracts and who is able to transact on your chain. You, as I was saying, you are getting the whole of the support of the 230 validators that are running on Near, and with the Nightshade 2.0, this number is going to scale to thousands. For some use cases, permissions are really important. If you are willing to be in alignment with the compliance procedures, you would like to keep only KYC, for example, set of people or a set of accredited investors being able to access your chain. This is also something that can be set directly in the UI. The core piece, the core innovation for virtual chains is obviously an ability to call other primitives that are available on the L1, and this is done through what is called cross-contract call SDK. You would be able to learn directly from the Aurora Cloud console everything about it. But there are also add-ons that you can use with the click of a button, right? The universal on and off-ramp solution that can be deployed starting the first block of your own chain, together with the most robust and the decentralized bridge that is working in crypto and the only bridge that is not hacked. Together with this, taking into account that there is native stablecoins available on Near with the stablecoins to be listed on centralized exchanges. These stablecoins are available on your chain from the day one, from the first block. People are able to withdraw USDT on your chain from Binance directly. You're getting the gas abstraction. You can set up different marketing initiatives around the cost of the transactions for particular targeted set of users. And you're getting an Oracle service right away. You're getting the block explorer. And together with near intents, you're getting multi-chain DeFi as a commodity available from the first block. So that's all of the cool things. These are all of the things that are already available. And now I would like to just take a sneak peek in the future and to share with you what we're building right now and kind of what is the direction that we're going. Aurora stack has been built for 3 years already, or even 3.5, and it has lots of stuff in there, but we are continuing innovating. And starting with our core layer, we are core developers in both Near and Aurora ecosystems, and we're contributing heavily in both of them. We are pushing forward the initiatives around native passkeys, support on the Near protocol, so it is easier for everyone in the world to use blockchain without additional installation of specific wallets. We're contributing into the dynamic resharding that Bowen has been talking about. We are also working on the sharded smart contract standard. This is something that is required to even boost the scalability of Near even more, together with private token balances that are super important for the financial applications, and obviously we're building the intent layer. On the Aurora side, we're working on the thing that is called Replayer. This is a tool that is going to help all of the L2s to migrate to this solution. And also we're working on privacy chains together with Calimero, while building the virtual chain SDK so that anyone is able to provide virtual chains as a service to other companies who are willing to build it. And in terms of the focus areas, we have 4 of them: infrastructure, integration, DevX, and decentralization. So on the infrastructure side, like we're continuing to build different add-ons. And moreover, it is going to be an add-on marketplace where third parties are able to integrate their own solutions to be available for everybody who are launching their virtual chains. Besides that, we are contributing in the Omni bridge that was mentioned by Kendall and Bowen. And on the DevX, we are going to launch a public virtual chain DevNet where anyone is able to interact with. And we are going to introduce an AI dApp builder together with chatnear.ai. And we are also preparing the updates of the Aurora token economy, and we are very focused on making the platform decentralized and the whole protocol very decentralized. So stay tuned for this update. And if you want to check more information about Aurora Cloud and the virtual chain concept, I urge you to go to the auroracloud.dev using this QR code. So thanks everyone for listening, and I hope that if you know somebody who is willing to launch their own chain, you are able to share with them the information about other options rather than L2s, how to do this. Thank you very much.